Tonight on Games in the Dark.
I have seen a vision. For the future, I saw 2 shadows fall on the arena, but 3 leave this place for the waters beyond.
This warhammer comes sharpened down and penetrates the back of his skull through his helmet.
Welcome to Games in the Dark. I'm Jamie Gale, and tonight we're playing Shadowdark. This is episode 2 of our campaign, pre-campaign. We're doing another gauntlet. The last episode, we discovered 2 Razgodai characters, and they'll be joining us another episode. But tonight, we are going to move a little bit across the Dejurum Desert and find ourselves at an arena. And with me tonight, we have Jay and Liam.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello.
How you guys doing?
I am so excited.
I am also very excited. I loved our little dip into Shadowdark last week, just kind of like starting to test the waters of the system. I'm excited for what you've got planned for this week, and then, hop into the kind of story proper or whatever. Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. Yeah. Gauntlet level 0. Is this the first time you guys have played level 0s or something?
Well, I mean, we played them in the last gauntlet, but
it is.
This
experience with Shadowdark is the first time I've done a level 0 kind of peasant character. I know it's like an older feature, as I recall, from like the early versions of D&D that you can play peasant, but I'm not sure. Do you guys know what systems might have like made it popular, or might have where this stuff could have originated from? Because I don't off the top.
Did old school D&D have level 0?
I think that you could. I think that you could be level 0 in. Yeah. I don't know which edition, but it was. I believe in an early edition you could be level 0. I could have that wrong. We're gonna have somebody who's listening and who's like, "You're very wrong, sir." Post, give us the history of level 0, so I don't have to Google it.
I played I feel like they were level 0. This was when I first started, like before even GMing, just hopping on to Roll20, some random campaign. I don't know what system it was, but we were just peasants, and they threw us into a dungeon, and some of us found wands and other magic shit and started doing chaos. And at the end, there was a troll or something that we ended up killing, so that was cool. Yeah. No idea what system.
Cool.
I rolled dice.
Yeah, that's right. It's a fun concept. I think the concept of like some kind of intervention in your fate or your life or something like that, something that suddenly turns you onto this heroic or infamous path or destiny. And so you're kind of like, hey, I'm like a 20 or 30 or 50-year-old level 0 peasant person, and now there's been some like intervention of the fates, and now all of a sudden I'm allowed to start collecting experience points now, and I can change and grow.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah. So level 0 in Shadowdark is you level up when you're done with your first adventure. So whatever it is, no matter how much experience you may gain, all it does is, there you go, level 1. I feel like last week, the amount of magical items I threw to you guys probably would have leveled you to level 2, just because it was like a single magic item gives you 3 XP, and it takes 10 to get to level 2. So, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
It's our game. Yeah, it's all good. All right, well, let's dive in. You guys ready?
I am ready.
Yeah, let's do it, baby.
All
so
right.
we kind of fade away from the Razgodai temple as they're greeting their new initiates, and we kind of eagle-eye view over an arena in another part of the desert. And in the middle of this arena, you see that there's a man standing on a platform that's raised like 15 feet high, and it's like a circular platform that's 15 feet across. And there's these varying levels of poles that are leading up to this platform spread throughout this arena. You see on the sides of the walls, there's spikes just lining the area. There's blood splatters on the sand, and you see scattered throughout this arena there are many unarmed and just in scraps, men and women of varying races. We're not going to dive into each individual. What we're going to do is find out which of these people the two of you are playing as you have been slaves to these arena masters. They've thrown you into the middle of this pit as people cheer from crowds all around this circular arena. The announcer declares that the slave that can land the killing blow on this disgraced gladiator will earn their freedom.
You will see a fairly tall, relative to others, I'm sure, but kind of gaunt half orc who's balding on top, and he has kind of like wisps of gray hair coming down the back of his neck. He's got a gray kind of handlebar mustache. He has one of his ears with many piercings and like the thick, like gauged earring at the bottom, and bone nose rings out of both nostrils. And he looks old and tired and fairly fragile. This is Hess the Elder, who had
Fragile?
worked. He's somewhat fragile, just because of his age, and he looks like he's probably not going to last a super long time in here. He looks like he's foreseen his death, and Hess was a servant to the master of the pit, the master of the games, and was caught stealing, and knew that he was going to, even though he was a slave, that kind of thing, and he knew he wasn't going to live a good life. He that with the theft of some food scraps in the kitchens, he knew that his fate was sealed and he would wind up here. And so Hess will kind of lean on the wall a little bit and look at his fellow gladiators. And he'll say,
"Oh, my fellows, I think we're going to die this day, but I have seen a vision for the future. I saw 2 shadows fall on the arena, but 3 leave this place for the waters beyond. I made the sacrifice in the sands weeks past. I killed the vulture, the carrion creature that will bring the shadows to this place. I do not know if I shall depart, but maybe one of you will be lucky. Cannot say who will leave this wretched place, but I have seen it in the in the vulture's gyres. I've seen it. A soul among us will fly free. Good luck to all of you. Die well."
and then with that, he'll kind of like slump his shoulders, kind of sagging as if like just saying all of this and accepting his fate has kind of cost him most of his energy.
Liam, who do we see
You
that's
see,
listening to this old man?
you see crouched, playing with the sand, another half orc, younger by a number of years, but not young. I'd say human equivalent of his 30s. He has a missing ear and a scar, a thick scar over his left eye, which has just been drained of all color. He looks up at you and he says, "Die well, old man."
Sure that I'll die, and I do pray to the gods that it is well.
Oh, you will die. The question is how.
Have both of you created your character sheets for these
Yes.
0-level characters?
Yeah.
I have. Do we have weapons provided to us, though, Jamie?
Right.
You see that there are weapons dispersed on the ground in this arena.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So
And are we like unarmored, kind of like in rags and that sort of thing?
You are unarmored in rags. Yes. And if you tell me what you grab, you can find
Ooh.
it. Because there are
Okay.
weapons of all sorts in the arena. But all of them are melee weapons.
All of them are melee weapons. I go for a warhammer.
Grab a warhammer, and you see this old veteran of a gladiator standing atop this 15-foot platform, is just watching you calmly, pacing back and forth, waiting. He has a shield in one hand and a sword in the other, a short sword. And he has this breastplate on that's got a symbol of a lion. And you know that the symbol represents Ramir the Lion, which this person once went by. He is the disgraced ruler of the Shar Oasis, which you are currently at. So this man once controlled this oasis and this arena, and he now fights to the death.
All your
For what
pomp and
crime,
circumstance,
you do
yet
not
now
know.
we find ourselves equals.
Are there any shields laying about?
There are, yes.
Then I will try to grab a shield. And I think he would go for, is there an axe? A great axe? There's a great axe.
Two-handed, I believe.
Well, it's versatile, it says.
Oh, okay.
So you can use it one or two-handed. I think I would try to grab like a heavy axe, and a shield of some kind, just for trying to. If I see that he's got a shield, I'm thinking to myself, can I try to chop chunks off of this shield and sunder it?
So how many people are in the arena in our position, challengers to this gladiator?
There's 8 of you. You see
eight of us?
7 others.
While another is bending over to try to select his weapon, like kind of in the cornucopia here, Ira is going to grab him by the back and basically shove him, like use his momentum to shove him forward into the lion's jaws, as it were.
All right. Well, in order for him to get there, he would have to hop onto these platforms that slowly get him to that center raised area.
Okay. But if he didn't essentially hop on those platforms, he would fall?
He would fall back into the pit that you guys are currently
into the pit.
You guys are at the bottom of this pit. The veteran is looking down on you. So that man that you shoved, he grabs a weapon. Let's say that he grabs a mace, and he also grabs a shield, and he starts taking steps. He says, I'll finish this man. He steps 1.
Be quick about it, boy. He'll kill you where I do.
And when he gets onto the platform, the veteran is just standing there on the other side of the platform, giving him the space to move up to him.
Are the expectations of this fight, would we know, is it that we're fighting one-on-one in turn, or can we go up there and try to gang this guy?
All they said was the killing blow. So
I'm going up with him then. I'm going to try to scrabble up, and I'll look down behind me as I'm scrabbling, and I'll say,
"Become cowards. Die like men. Live one day in your life."
You see the other 5 of them start grabbing weapons, and everyone's now climbing up, clambering up.
And Ira, if you were to look at Ira right now, you'd see him essentially just stretching his neck back, rolling it around.
It feels good,
He starts slowly pacing it. He's in no rush to get up to the top. He lets the others go before him.
Okay. As you all are up there, there's hesitation. No one wants to be the first to approach this veteran, Ramir the Lion.
Does anybody have a spear?
Yeah. You see one of them holds a spear.
Okay, and are there a couple more with shields?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna look at the spearman and I'm gonna say,
You throw the spear, you two with the shields, rush him in phalanx. He cannot take us all at once. He must defend one at a time. You there with the dagger, hamstring him from behind. On my count. Go!
and I'll
Well,
see if they'll.
he's like on the edge of the platform, so it'd be very difficult to get behind him.
I know, but the chaos of battle happens, and I'm an idiot. So I'm just, I'm a slave who's like, I've seen people fight before. This makes sense. Maybe this guy could
Yeah, sure.
dive under his legs and stab him, in the hamstring or something from underneath.
Okay.
See if they do what they do.
So I will let you and your group of men attack first.
Ooh.
What we're gonna do, as he has his shield up, he's ready to block, is you can make an attack roll for all of the remaining gladiators.
Okay.
So there's currently 6 that are not you.
6 that are not me. Okay.
So you can do 6 d20s.
Okay.
And each of them, we'll say, have a bonus of 1 each. Just to keep it simple. His AC, though, is 17.
17. Okay, so I need a 16 on these dice or higher. Rolling them now. See what we get. There's a 20 and 19, and the rest are misses, I think.
Okay, well, that 20, we'll say, is the spear. As the spear digs in, go ahead and roll. I believe a spear is a d6. Let's see here.
And what does a crit mean
It is
in
d6.
this system?
It means you roll your dice twice, so 2d6.
Okay, perfect.
And we'll say the other one is the mace wielder, so a total of 3d6.
Oh, okay. I rolled 2 to start here. 7 from the spear, and 6 on
Holy
the mace. So 13 total.
Okay. He gets gutted, and the mace slams into his chest. A total of
13 total.
13 total. Okay. He is still standing, not completely bloodied, and he's going to swing his weapon twice as he cuts at both of the ones that hit him.
Yeah, makes sense.
He's got a +5. A 14 will hit the one with a spear, but the one with the
had a
mace
spear. Threw it.
Yeah. The one with the spear gets his head lopped off. The one with the mace is able to duck away.
Seeing the one
There
with
are
the
now
mace,
7 of you.
seeing the one with the mace duck away, Ira is going to go up behind him, and without grabbing his attention, without much fanfare, I'm just going to bring my warhammer down on his head.
The one with the mace?
The fellow slave with the mace.
As you do that, I'm not going to have you make a roll.
Yeah.
Just get him in the back of the head.
Yep.
Falls down. There are now only 6 of you.
Traitor! Why would you do this?
There are no alliances in this ring, old man. There's one victor.
I think Hess will narrow his eyes. And he'll say, "Shield wall," and he'll try to get in. He'll motion the people to come back. So it's kind of like that old trick of everybody step forward who wants to volunteer, and everybody else takes a step back. Try to get them to close up ranks so that this young whippersnapper is worked on the cat's ass, as it were. He's the one that's standing out there alone as the rest of us close ranks together.
And why do you obey this crone? Is he your king?
You see that the group of them have now bunched up with shields, and Liam, you're kind of standing out in the middle. Ramir the Lion calls to you. Hey, you want your freedom?
Yes.
Or do you want your death?
Aren't they one and the same?
Well, then come on. This man
And I
seems ready to die.
I will step up in front of him and make an attack at him if I still have initiative to do it. All right. So I just roll a d20 to hit, right?
You roll a d20, yeah. Do you have a strength modifier?
Yes, I do.
That's
It
a good
is
number. That's a good number.
+2.
+2. Well, that's definitely a hit.
Yeah. And my damage for the Warhammer is a d10. And then I get +1 because I'm a half orc.
Okay. You damage.
Oof.
Okay. Your hit connects, and he bends at the knee and takes a swipe at your legs. And his total hit was 11.
That is a miss, I believe.
What's your dex?
My dex is
Or your dex mod?
17. Oh, my dex mod is 3.
Holy shit. Well, that's definitely a miss. You have an AC of 13 without any armor.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna look at the this group of guys, and I'm going to say no, and like point them forward, and I'm also gonna rush forward and try to hit this guy now that he's focused on this young half orc. I want us to all kind of rush forward and just swarm this guy as he's maybe a little bit more swarmable now.
Okay. There's 5 of you total. So
Right.
5d20.
I assume this is counting me in as one of these d20s.
It is, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I would have a what is the mighty do? Is it +1 to attack roll? So I would actually have a +3 to this. I have a strength mod of +2. So maybe do you want me to roll 4d20 and then just a separate one for myself?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the 4 homeboys. Oh my goodness. 2 17s on the dot and a 16, which will miss.
Okay, well, the 17 is what they needed. So roll
yes.
2d6.
Okay, I'm just going to roll my attack to see if it would do anything. And it won't. I will just miss with a 14. 6. 10
Another
points
10
of damage.
Their blades sinking into his flesh. You see muscle exposed, dripping blood just spraying down onto the sand 15 feet below. He's going to cut at the 2 that hit.
Oh, yeah.
And
oh, boy.
he lops off the arm of one and then the leg of another as they go falling off the platform.
That's so badass.
There is now...
While he's doing that,
4 of you, I think.
4 total, Liam and 3 of us, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
While the opening is there from him, his broad stroke of swinging out to lop off these kind of theatrical, as I imagine gladiators would be, these theatrical strikes.
Crowds cheering.
Maybe he's soaking it in a little bit. I'm going to do my best to just smash down on him with this hammer. And so I will roll my d20.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yes, dude.
2d10 +1 for your orc race.
Yes. Yes.
I'll tell you, he has 5 health left.
Oh, yes.
That is... Describe your kill.
So as he's kind of leaning back and accepting the celebration that he's entitled to, he knows from being in this ring that it is form that you let gladiators bask in the glory of a truly great kill. And as he's taking that right that is his own, he turns around and faces the crowd. And as he's like screaming out a victory shout, this warhammer comes sharpened down and penetrates the back of his skull through his helmet. And
I just jerks a bit.
Yeah.
Just a cracked egg yolk just falling out. And the crowd goes silent as Ramir the Lion dies. You see the 3 other survivors are looking at you.
Congratulations. Congratulations, brother. You've won your freedom.
It is much appreciated, but I fear it may not be finished.
It might not be.
The announcers call out, and we have a winner. Congratulations, you have won your freedom. What is your name?
My name is Ire.
Ire, for your first challenge, you must remove the others in the arena. Good luck.
Well, I had seen this coming. Come on, then.
All right.
And I'll initiate an attack straight away. Just go after one of the younger ones.
Okay. Yeah, roll to attack. That's a kill.
I'm gonna like push one of the other. Let's say he's like a halfling or something like that. You know what I mean? Like he's like a little guy. He's just a little guy. And I'm gonna kind of give him a gentle like toe in the butt to push him forward.
Get him. I'll take the left side.
And then I'll like take a step to the left, and then I'll just kind of take a quick step to the right and in a fake and try to come around to the right side. So that Liam's guy Ire is getting like 2 attacks from the right side. And has to like pick kind of high or low to defend.
Right.
So we'll try to attack him.
Okay, yeah, as you see one of the others just get gutted there by the champion. So the two of you can make a D20 rolls.
Okay.
Good,
D20
good luck,
plus,
Liam.
Yeah. D20 plus 1 for a little halfling man is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
I presume he's rolling like a D6 or something on some little weapon.
It is a D6.
4 points of damage.
Oh, I only had 1 HP.
Oh boy. And Hess is then seeing that he's going to pull the strike back like a baseball player checking a strike swing, trying to pull it back, and then he's going to try to bring it down on the top of the halfling in front of him from behind and betray the halfling.
Okay, make a roll with advantage as you tricked up this halfling. And Liam, roll a D20.
I don't know if Foundry does the KH1 thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. It rolled a 19 plus 3 is a 22 to hit.
That was
okay.
that
Describe
was
your kill on the halfling.
That was my 19.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wait.
No.
It's hero. It's listed as hero.
Oh, but it was only 14 seconds ago, so that had to have been my roll.
No, I hit the button. I just don't think it was registered.
Okay.
Sure, I'll re-roll it.
Liam,
No problem.
you come back to consciousness as you see the halfling. 2d20, Jake.
21 to hit.
As you see the halfling
Get bisected, into like
by
his
the old man
neck, shoulder area, and the axe gets like stuck in his torso as he falls. So he's like got a boot in the halfling's back, and he's trying to like wrench the axe free. He's bent over, huffing and puffing, his neck totally exposed.
Thank you for ridding me of that pestilence. I say, stand
No.
back up.
No. You're dead.
Then he's like trying to wrench the axe free, and it won't come free.
No, never dead. But I will honor you with this. You're a wizened old man. Would you dispatch yourself, or would you have me do it for you?
The blood on the haft of the axe will cause his hand to like slip
as you
free.
slip, you fall 15 feet off the platform, taking a tumble, 2 damage. I don't know how much health you have.
That is exactly my hit points.
And you begin to bleed out on the ground.
He's just like breathing deep and heavy as something in his torso has like cracked, something that is not allowing him to like stand up. And he's just like trying to suck air in through perhaps broken ribs or a broken back. He can't tell.
The crowd is cheering
And,
again as Liam
being
stands.
not really affected by the fanfare, Ire is going to walk down with his warhammer in hand, kind of using it to balance, as I imagine there's some injury to his leg or something that brought him down for a moment.
Hess is just going to hold up a hand just a hand to pause him just for 1 second as he's like breathing and blood's like coming out of his mouth. And he's going to hold up 2 fingers. He's say,
2 shadows approach. You must be the 3rd. The shadow of death. Fly free, young one.
Fair enough.
Make a D20 roll, Jay. I'm curious if maybe Hess will get up. I did give Liam a +1 to his death roll because he's an orc. I felt like that.
yeah.
Well, the pit
19
fighter
is
has a
reasonable.
range from 19 to 20 anyway. I realize I'm
Oh,
not the pit
well.
fighter yet. It
I
has
mean, you're not a
18
pit fighter yet, brother.
Yeah,
You're a level
yeah.
0
20.
peasant.
that's true.
But it does
It
make
has
sense.
an
Yeah,
eight-
it does make
It
more
has an
sense.
18 to 20 resurrection range, but
Oh, that's really cool.
Hess
Yeah.
falls dead.
I'll
His
go over
last
to him
words.
and just kind of ceremonially close his eyes and say, "What's next?"
You may rest in the what would they call the
Ludus?
The Ludus is the fighting school for sure.
Yeah.
you may rest in the green room. I don't. What's the
Yeah.
Take yourself to the baths.
Yes. Enjoy the waters of the oasis. You'll be fighting again very soon.
Yes, and I will go and lean back and enjoy the bubbly healing waters and have the doctor see to my leg.
Oh, you didn't loot your kill. It's a shame.
I did not. I kept my warhammer though.
Yeah, you got a warhammer. Sole possession.
Yep. It's really all you need. You got a warhammer and skills. You can negotiate.
As you're relaxing in the water and getting treated by a local priest, keeping you comfortable.
Thank you.
You've leveled up to level 1. That is the
Liam,
shortest gauntlet.
Yeah. Liam, what class are you going to play?
I'm gonna be the pit fighter.
Oh my goodness. You're an antiperspirant is what you're telling me. That's wonderful. You're like Old Spice
That's
or
right.
something. That's excellent.
The oldest spice in the land.
Yes.
Right.
I got to open up the document here, but like, you get hit points and things.
I do.
That seems good.
I like hit points, especially more than 1.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I have pretty good
As
stats.
a pit fighter,
Yeah.
you're
You have high
proficient in
dex.
all weapons. Oh yeah, what are your stats?
Yeah, my
Let's discuss
stats
that.
are my strength is 14, so I get a +2.
That's good.
My dex is a 17, so a +3.
It's very
Con
good.
is a -1 at 8. Intelligence is a +3.
Oh.
Yeah.
16
And wisdom is a +1 at 13.
at 13. Yeah.
And charisma is a -2 because he is not a people person
Fair.
At
7.
7.
Those are really good stats.
Yeah, I'm liking this guy. I
Please
had
make a D8 roll.
a 18 for intelligence, and I did re-roll that because I thought it didn't work. He had better strength too, but I'd rather have this. But what was that, Jamie? Sorry.
D8 roll for your HP.
D8 roll.
That's what he asked.
D8 roll.
Yep.
All right. D8.
And you can hit that button on the plus if you go to details of your sheet, and that'll level you up.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Uh,
A
do-
3 is not too
I
good.
yes. Is that a Constitution roll or no?
No, it's
Okay.
hit points.
All right.
Why?
So because my Constitution rolls, I get advantage on.
Oh no, this is
Um,
rolling hit points.
hey,
The only
been a tough
people who
life
get
in the
advantage
arena.
on that are dwarves. They get advantage.
okay. So
Should've been a
details,
dwarf.
and you said a plus. Is it plus somewhere?
You see where it says level? There's level plus arrow.
I don't see where it says level.
It's at the top left. There's a flashing plus arrow.
I wish I could see it. Ah, now I see it. It was not flashing for me. Oh, it has me roll HP, it says.
Well, no, we're going to replace that with a 2
Yeah.
because you have a -1 on your con.
Right.
The pit fighter with only 2 health.
That's true. I do need to roll my talent, though.
Yeah. So what is your talent?
My talent is +1 to melee damage. So I'll have +2 total.
Okay. Let's see what else a pit fighter has. 3 times a day, you can regain D6 hit points when you hit an enemy with a melee attack.
Oh, it got a 2.
And you have advantage on con checks to resist injury, poison, and extreme environments. Last stand, that's getting up at 1 hit point from 18 to 20 on the die. And then relentless, 3 times a day when reduced to 0, can make a DC 18 con check. On a success, you instead get 1 hit point. And you have advantage because you have implacable.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's right.
Very cool. So even at 2 health, you might never drop down.
I just got to keep rolling those 18s.
You
got
you actually got to
of an
roll
18.
19 or higher with the -1 on your con.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I do have to roll 19 or higher.
That con
I did it
is
once.
rough.
I did it again.
Yeah.
Ire the Undying.
Okay. So what do you do after you're back?
Well, I go to my Lanista, the
Your
master of my fighting school, and say to him, "My debt is paid. It's time that I go."
Not so fast. You've earned your freedom as a slave, but you still have to work for the arena. You're a gladiator now.
Work for the arena.
That's
Expound.
right. Well, you're just a simple pit fighter. Once you earn enough gold and renown, then you can leave. Until then, you are ours.
What is this
I
person?
know you don't understand this as a simple slave who's just been granted your freedom, but you'll understand in time.
Choose your words more carefully.
Oh, should I? You're the one who is below me.
That is a problem. And I'll stand up when I say that. Pick up the Warhammer.
Are you threatening me, rookie?
This is no threat. This is fate. And I'm going to drop the hammer on him.
Gonna drop the hammer on him.
Like, smash him with it.
Okay, yeah. Make a d20 roll. We may see this
15.
character die in his first 15, you say?
15.
Okay. 15 is going to hit. Gonna
All
roll
right.
damage.
D10 plus 2. Nope, that's a D12. There we go. And it'll be plus 2 to this. That's 10 damage.
Jesus. 10 damage?
Oh, 11
All right.
damage, it says. Why does it say 11? Oh, D12. Okay. Yeah, that's a separate roll.
Okay. Well, 11 damage is not enough to bring down the master of this school, the master of this arena. Roll initiative.
All right. Initiative.
He's got a 14 total on his initiative.
And
It's a
that's just your
D20.
dex. D20 plus
It's a dex check.
Yeah.
Yep.
7.
Not enough to beat his roll. He grabs his large sword by his side, like against the wall. He cuts you down, or tries to.
Interesting. Oh, that's a hit.
And he hits for D8 or 6.
I'll need to roll my 2 D20s.
Yeah, you'll need to get a 19 or higher to not fall down. And you
I am
fall.
down.
It's your turn. You can make a death save now.
Okay.
As he stands over you and begins to swing down his sword to cut your head off.
Natural 20.
And that natural 20 brings you back up. You come up on your turn or your next turn. Is recall.
I do not recall.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we'll say it is on you. It is on
89.
your turn.
Okay.
So you're up. You can act.
Yeah, on a natural 20, the character rises with 1 hit point.
Yep.
Is what it says.
So I will try to hit him again and use my flourish.
Oh, that's such a cool ability. That's when you hit, you heal.
Oh yeah. Yep.
15. What's the total?
15, 17 is the total.
17 is a hit.
All right.
Got an AC of 16.
Let's
Oh.
go.
10, 12 damage.
12 damage.
So that's a total of 23 so far.
23. Yep.
He's got 25 health. So he is still standing. And as he is about to swing down, Jay, what happens?
Yes. Well, you see, the vulture has been slain. The carrion creature has been dismembered and ritually arranged in the sands days past by an elderly orc. And that, of course, is one of the many ways to call the Razgadai for a
Dun,
job.
dun, dun.
And so, stepping through the window with meaty, thick-fingered hands grasping the side of the window, clad entirely in black with an executioner's hood on, is a stout fellow wielding a garrote, a long wired string. And he looks across at the person who he just saw win a battle not long ago in the arena. And he knows that though the man who called him perished, the intent of his plea, of his cry, remained the same. That intent to cut off the head of the serpent. And as fortune would have it, some bucket of meat standing in this office has nearly done the job for him. And as he leaps over the sill of the window and tucks into a calm, confident roll across the room, he rises behind the master and wraps the garrote as fast as he can around his neck and tries to pull him to the floor violently, wrapping his legs around the man's torso and squeezing the life as he strangles him with this wire. I'm using my bolas for this, for all intents and purposes, my +1 bolas.
Okay. Make an attack with advantage.
Click this thing. Oh, no. Let's see here. Sorry. I think
It's
this would
2d20 and you add your strength.
Yeah. Strength. All right. Strength is +2. Oh, that was almost a dirty 20. Can I use a luck token to reroll these die?
Do you still have your luck from when you were level 0?
No, he used it, I think, when he ingested the Black Lotus. But I assume since it's the start of a new session, we have one.
That is incorrect.
Oh, I was thinking that's how it worked.
Could he use mine?
Yes, you can give him your luck token.
I will give him my luck token.
Oops.
Roll this too.
Thank you.
I like this very much.
That would be a 17 to hit.
Okay. So that is a successful hit. A attack. You are undetected from this person. It is a surprise.
Oh, hell yes. That does things.
Mm-hmm.
Sure does. See, now all of a sudden I got to look at what my character does, Jamie. This is crazy. Assassin, you have advantage on checks to sneak and hide. Your attacks deal double damage against targets that are unaware of your presence. That seems good. All right. And then I need to find out
roll your damage, and then
I gotta find out what bolas do.
They don't normally do damage, I think.
Tell me what an improvised garrote does then.
Yes, D6. So roll a D6
perfect.
times 2.
Roll 1d6 plus my strength times 2.
No strength. Okay, so
then
4
we will
damage.
do 4 damage total.
That is enough to kill him.
Yes.
And as I was soundly being you.
Yes. I did very little of the total damage, but I got the killing blow, and that is all that matters. So as I strangle him, I think that the character that I'm playing is a brute. He is not a clean assassin. And so he will strangle and tighten, not enough just to like strangle and take the wind out of him, but he's cutting deep into the skin. And once he knows that this person has now suffocated and can't get it out, he's going to stand and he's going to stomp on his face like about 5 hard times.
The crunch.
Just crunching it in. And then if there's a chair nearby, he's going to take the leg of the chair and he's going to bury it into the eye socket of the man and plant it into the floor. And then he will reach down and he will scoop with one meaty forefinger. He'll scoop a bit of the blood from this gentleman's face and he'll smell it. He'll rub it between his fingers and then he'll look across the room. It's done.
Yes. Much appreciated. And he'll,
you weren't the one who called me.
No.
Who was it?
Oh, he's quite
called me.
He's quite dead now. He was a friend.
The payment must be made. The job is complete.
True. Your work. I must say you are a fine craftsman.
He just nods from like beneath his executioner's head.
He leans in and like sniffs deeply, just inhales. You have the scent of shadow and death upon you. What is his price?
What would I know, Jamie, what a standard like calling of the Razgadai for a single assassination, like what the market price of that is? Given that this is we're probably in a place where this is a cheap death and we are initiates, we are not experienced assassins.
Right.
But I know roughly what that price would be.
You've seen the elder Razgodai returning with jewels and golden ornaments on their hair or around their waist. So it seems most of them are paid in some form of a valuable item.
Okay.
It depends on what they demand, most likely. There's not like a strict.
Then I know exactly what
gold.
I would have demanded from this contract. I will look over Ire and I will say, the price, child. The price was a child to be gifted. Can you produce this treasure?
I suppose I would need some assistance. But
assistance is not part of the deal.
Perhaps I could help you with further contracts and acquire a child along the way in order to repay your kindness.
You'll see him, like, from beneath the mask. You can't really read expressions because his face is covered. But you'll see him almost like a bird tilt his head like he's curious. Like he's, like, weighing this as an unseen possibility. Travel.
Yes.
He'll, like, look at the blood. He'll look at the blood, like, on your weapon. And having seen you, like, outlast the other pit fighters and the veteran, the well-armored veteran. And he'll nod, and he's going to say, "Brother won't approve of this, I think, but Zaf does." And he'll, like, reach his hand across in order to shake on it.
And I will heartily grab his hand in one of my big, meaty orc paws, meeting his big, meaty dwarven paw, and just do the predator handshake, as it were.
Yes. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Hell yes. Hell yes.
But yeah. The deal is struck. And you, it looks as if it was you who forgot your place. And I will sit on the chair that is resting in his eye socket.
I don't think he hears you because he's dead, but the chair is a little wobbly.
I'm going to look around the room. Are there goods to procure from this room or from the corpse beneath us?
You took the life.
Yeah.
You may as well take the blade.
Yeah, make a D20 roll as well. You do see that there's a long sword that is on the ground.
All right. 12 on the D20.
And you find that the man that you killed, he has a ring on his finger that appears to be a signet ring of a noble family from Alkesh.
Incredible. I will pull out my dagger and I will, instead of slipping the ring off, I will cut the finger off. And then
Okay.
twist I'll keep the finger, but I'll twist the ring off and I'll put it in a pouch, and I'll put the finger in a separate pouch on my belt for later use. And yes, do I recognize what the noble family would be?
Yes, it is the noble family of the Shar Yasmilla, who is the ruling family of Alkesh. So this appears to be a relative of the ruling family.
Very good. Can I quickly start sifting through his desk for any documents, any correspondence he might have with other notables?
Yeah, you sift through his desk. You can find that there's some documents. They don't appear to be going to Alkesh. It looks like it's correspondence between this person and a group of bandits in a nearby mountain hideout.
Perfect. He will pocket that. Do the bandits have a name? Is there like a band, a name that they are called?
Yes, the Hawk Bandits.
Hawk Bandits.
And it says specifically Kadim.
Kadim Hawk. Okay. Kadim of the Hawk Bandits.
So the impression is that they are working directly with this.
Probably procuring
family.
people to be enslaved and fight, I presume.
Right.
Well, it looks like they were writing this letter to say that they've successfully overthrown the lion.
Oh, that the bandits had overthrown the lion.
Yes.
In
Ramir the Lion.
Incredible. Is there parchment and quill available on his desk?
There is.
Is there in the correspondence that I see from the Hawk Bandits, do they have an icon or a sigil or something that could be easily scrawled? Like a picture of a hawk or something like that?
Yeah, so it looks like, you know how you do a simple M for a
Yeah.
bird? 12 of those. Just
Perfect.
In a pile.
Okay, I will write on the piece of paper, Kadim sends kisses, and then I will draw the sigil of that, and I'll just leave it on the desk.
Okay.
And I'll quickly do a once over the room to see if there's other than the body, and I will look at Ire as well, and I'll say, search for valuables. We'll leave soon. If we need to light the place on fire as we exit, we will.
Yes. And I will specifically, I wanted to check and see if there was armor on this nobleman.
Chainmail armor, yes.
Chainmail armor. I would like to strip that from him and place it upon my visage.
Okay. You also see a shield that's in this tent.
Shield.
Oh, we're in a tent right now? That's where we are?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And there's a sword, you said as well. Do I have the sword, or did you take the sword?
No, I said to you that you took his life. You take the blade.
Okay. So, is there anything fancy with the sword, Jamie? Is it like a long sword, short sword?
It's a standard long sword. It is not magical or anything.
Okay, cool.
Chainmail armor.
Yeah, gathering these goods, two of you can earn 2 XP.
Oh,
2 XP.
XP. All right. That include the ring, I presume.
Well, let's see here. The chainmail is worth 60. Longsword is 9. So we'll say 3 XP total, including that signet ring.
You love a bargain.
Gotta love
That's
a bargain. Hell yes.
I need to
brother.
reroll my HP die. That's
All right. I will go to. I framed this as that there's a window in the back of the tent. I will go to the door of the tent. I will quickly close the door and hook a toggle so that it looks like it's closed in here now. And then I'll point at the window and I'll say, "The way we came, quickly with haste. Brother
After
will be
you.
waiting."
After you, new friend.
Perfect. Would there happen to be like a torch and brazier in the tent at all, by any chance?
Yes, yeah. There's a torch and brazier on top of like a carpet.
Perfect. I will light the torch in the brazier just before I hop out the window. And if I'm presuming there's like a nearby tent as well.
Yes.
I would like to light the nearby tent on fire and drop the torch on the side of the next tent, not this tent, the next tent, as we begin to make our egress out through, I'm presuming, some tents and the pit itself and whatnot.
Yes. It must
Okay.
burn to the ground.
I would like, between the two of you,
Mhm.
to make a dexterity check to sneak away unseen.
I get advantage on this because I'm a sneaky assassin boy.
Oh, you should try then.
All right.
Is this like other systems where we would add our dex to this?
You would add your dex, yeah.
I have
so
a plus
a
3 to
dexterity
dex.
check. Dexterity check adds your dex mod.
That would be a 13 from old
13?
Zaf,
Okay.
Zaf the Bull.
Yeah, I should say the DCs next time. This is a DC 12.
Okay.
But I do need the check also from Ire. Is it Ire or
yes.
Irby?
Oh, that is a 15.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. Both of you are quick and stealthy. As you light
so
a tent and you hear people screaming, "Fire! Fire!"
And Ire's just like cackling under his breath as he walks away. Moving with surprising quickness for a guy of his size.
Did you put the chainmail on? I presume not before we left, that you've got it like stuck in a sack or something like that?
I have it in my bag, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because chainmail would give you disadvantage on stealth. Okay.
Was it the chainmail that we saw? Is it pretty standard, or does it look like it's all sigiled up and like very identifiable as this guy's? Very standard. Okay.
Standard. Yeah. You wouldn't have noticed this guy had any nobility on him other than that ring. Like he was dressed kind of poorly. Okay. You are probably going to where you would meet your brother.
Yes, I think that we would. And it's at this time because I don't know that Mason told me his character's name.
Yeah, maybe you don't.
Name?
Yeah, that's a good question. But
I think he was going to rename him.
When you get to the meeting area, there's a note left behind.
Ah, classic Mason's character.
Those Canadians, you can't trust them. Tricky.
Yeah. I will look to, for now, I'll just call him brother. I will look to brother's note.
Okay. Well, brother's note says that he heard rumors of mountain bandits, and he went to go take a look.
Seems news travels quickly.
We shall meet him at this place. You know the hills around here, local?
Yes.
Who to tell me, true, who in these parts, other than the man we just extinguished, would offer bounty for these bandits?
I would suppose some of the local constabulary would find it advantageous to rid themselves of a criminal element.
Never do for free what you can be paid to do.
My sentiments exactly.
Take us to this constabulary. Perhaps we should go in the morning when news of the Hawk's actions in the tents has spread among the populace.
Fine idea. We'll bed here for the night.
He nods. Okay. Yeah.
So, just so that we're very clear on this, there is no constabulary. There's not like a.
There's no
Where
local
you
authority.
guys-
He may be referring to like just the general authority as the constabulary.
You just killed the general authority.
Perfect.
Mm.
This
So-
fucking local just lied to me, Jamie. I asked him, is there anybody but this dude we just murked? Oh, look at this. We got a hex map. Brother, we got a
We
hex
do.
map and it's in the desert.
He'll
Oh, I'm
kinda
already...
He'll
I'm
kind of roll
already-
over in the middle of the night and be like, I just remembered.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so
There's a problem.
just to be clear on where you guys are, this oasis is days travel away from any other hospitable like water source, food
Okay.
source.
Okay.
And the entire area was ran by Ramir the Lion until he was overthrown by the man you just murdered. So
Yes.
there is chaos at the oasis right now as
Hell yes.
leadership is up for grabs.
Oh, yeah. Constant revolving door through revolution and bloodshed. This is what we
Yes.
want, Jamie. This is what we crave.
Yes.
We thirst for it like a traveler in the desert thirsts for water. Okay, tell me then, if it is the case, I'm just before you go on and tell me all of the glorious things that I probably want to know anyway. Is it the case that there is so much chaos here, and Ire remembers that in fact there is no person we can sell our swords to, only bandits
Yes.
we can kill for plunder. In this chaos, could we go back for Ramir the Lion's body? Like, would it be in a place like still in the pit? Would we have seen it dragged below to some storing place or something like that? Is there a way to loot that body, I guess is what I'm getting at? Or is that opportunity passed?
That might be possible, but you're currently not in the pit. You might have to sneak in if you are wanting to go there to see what became of his body, if anything. Could still be there.
Okay.
Yes.
So
They
we're
did
in,
have it.
like, how big is this oasis? Like, how many people are we talking about, like, broadly speaking?
Yeah. So the oasis itself, it's around 60 permanent residents.
Oh, okay.
and
So not huge.
Oh, very small.
It's not
All right.
huge, no. But it usually gets a crowd of people to their arena. It's the only one that is outside of the city of Alkesh, that is in the Dejurum desert. And if you look around, like there's people that you could probably sell things to. There's merchants. There's people that travel. So if you wanted to speak with some of them, you could. Liam, your character probably wouldn't know any of them.
No, I don't think I'd know them first-handedly. I think that probably my life would have been confined to, the Ludus and that kind of area. For the most part, in recent years anyway. Ever since I was brought here. That said, if he, makes it obvious to me that he wants to go back to check for the body, I'll say, I owe you that much, at the very least.
What of guards in the area? Were there many that were under the sway of this lord?
Would I know about how many guards?
So this man here, a dozen guards you would know.
Yes, they number about a dozen. But if we stick to the shadows, it could be done.
Perhaps we wait till nightfall to do such a thing. Or perhaps we cut our losses in that regard. I'm no common thief, you see. I am an expert of the kill. I need not loot that dead if it's not an easy task. We shall join brother in the hills.
In that case, I would say to the hills, but I am at your service. I live in no man's.
Yes, let us wait till evenfall. We will go to the merchants when it's cool and the heat of the day has passed and some of the chaos. We will purchase provisions, and we will catch up with brother in the hills.
And as he says that, a very strange smile stretches over his face, and he looks you dead in the eye as he slams the hilt of his warhammer down on a scorpion that's crawling along in our camp. And he says, "Of course."
I didn't ask your name. What do they call you?
I have been known as Ire. And yours?
Zaf. Zaf the
Zaf.
Bull, I am called.
Zaf the Bull. Well, strong
And
name.
He'll finally take off the executioner's hood, which he honestly likes to keep on in the heat of the day, because as he pulls the hood off, you'll see a dwarven broad skull that is he's a kind of dark olive skin, bald, completely clean shaven bald head, and unlike most dwarves, his facial hair is almost completely clean, except that he has a very short cropped mustache curling down into a goatee, kind of Stone Cold Steve Austin style, the little oval goatee. He's got heavy, it's black hair, heavy black furrowed brows, perpetual kind of like that overhanging heavy brow thing going on. So almost like a perpetual bulldog Neanderthal kind of squint going on, slight underbite. And he just looks like a thick dude. And big Brock Lesnar style traps. His neck is this enormous broad neck, kind of hence the name. Clean of piercings or tattoos, slate gray eyes, and an intensity of piercing to his gaze as he looks at you, and kind of gives a curt bow, now having given his name with his face exposed. And he says, "Traveled long I have. There lies the sacrifice." And he'll point at the shitty little lean-to tent that him and brother have set up. And beside the tent, to the exterior of it, is a vulture's corpse with its wings fully splayed out, almost those bug displays. Jamie, you know all about this. Those bug displays of the corpses where they're spread out and pinned and that sort of thing. I'm thinking of that kind of very ritually displayed corpse, and the breastbone is cracked and there's a split, almost autopsy style with the what do they call it? The blood eagle, that kind of Viking ritual.
Right.
The ribs are exposed and the inner guts are laid out, and the only thing that's missing is a heart. There's no heart, and in the heart's place is a black burning candle that's kind of almost fully melted, but kind of quavering in a little desert wind. And this is the thing that has been used to call the Razgadai to this place. And there's little stones kind of around the exterior in a little kind of ritual pattern. And so he says, "Sacrifice." And he'll gesture to it proudly, he's showing you something that should be given deep reverence. Almost bow to it a little bit.
Yeah. Impressive. I can take it you're no common killer either.
Common? No. Long have I trained. Long have I spent in the Shadowdark, adapting to its dangers. No common killer, but a killer. You seem to have some skill yourself. Where were you trained?
I was forged in the pits. Like the humble worm I was born. Since the first day that I was taken slave, I have fought for my life and to keep order. Do you know of Madrina? Or Madeira, excuse me.
This is one of the gods, I presume?
Yes. Madeira the Covenant.
What is their alignment? Because that would probably tell me. Then I would likely not know of Madeira.
No. Well, then let me regale you. Yes, she was the first manifestation of the law, and she carries the law in her very body, tattooed with precise, intricate symbols. She is the living covenant, she was the first covenant, and she is the only covenant that matters. Her justice is cold and unfeeling, and her justice is my justice. That is what I am here for.
I think you'll travel well with us. We follow the law of our contracts, of our jobs. We are a company, a group clad in the iron-bound will of the kill, of the contract, and so we honor the law. I, however, do not pray to Madeira. Perhaps I should. Perhaps you could show me her tenets.
Yes. Yes, it sounds...
He'll
not all those who walk... Oh, go ahead.
He'll hold up his hand, and as I've said, he's like free from tattoos, but he'll hold up his hand and he'll like splay his fingers across, and you'll see like Uthar, what is it? Is it Uthark runes? Is that what they're called? Like the Dwarven runes. And you'll see a rune between each of his fingers, like right in the webbing of the indents of the fingers that's tattooed there, and it spells lost. And then he closes the fingers secretively, and he says, "The lost are all I know."
I think we could align quite nicely.
He'll nod slowly, and just like as his head, it's like that thing where like his head is moving and nodding, but his eyes are just like he never looks away from like direct eye contact. It's like the sociopathic, like, you know how most people are like they can't keep eye contact for very long because it's just like it's almost like not a polite or comfortable thing to do.
Right, it's very uncomfortable if you literally lock eye contact.
If you just and just maintain it, he's just like maintaining eye contact the whole time. When he's not like looking at the vulture that is like on display, he's just like a direct eye contact with these like very piercing gray eyes. And so he'll nod.
And that smile that I described earlier never leaves his face. He's just like as pleased as punch. He's bathed in blood today, and he's well sated.
I think just to speed things, I think Zaf will pull up two stumps of trees that they found that they're sitting on kind of around a dead campfire, and he'll pull out some oilcloth and begin like cleaning the string of the garrote on the bolos, cleaning the long sword. He'll offer the same to Ire, and I think they'll pass the time probably kind of silently, or maybe in very small like the little tiny bits of conversation where you think of something, you talk for a minute, and then you're like, now here's 20 minutes of utter silence.
Quiet. Yeah, the vast majority is filled with silence.
Exactly, and I think they're just going to wait for the sun to die in the sky a little bit, and then he wants to go to the merchant caravan area so that he can like load up a water skin, torches, that sort of thing. And so that's what they
necessary provisions.
Yeah. Things for a hunt, things for a kill.
And you do so. Most merchants begin to move once the sun is going down, so they're not traveling in the hot sun. So you see some packing up, and they look to you. You appear, and you have a black hood on, right?
I think I'll have the hood like rolled up so that it's almost like a toque / like a head wrap kind of thing. So like the bottom of like my eyes and down are now exposed. But it's just like covering the bald, sun-sensitive part of my scalp and that kind of thing. I'm not going up to merchants in an executioner's hood. That seems like a bad idea. This is for when he's on the job. But for now, he's going to use it almost like one of those kind of like the Arab kind of head coverings with the kind of rope around it.
Yeah, what's that called?
I can't remember
Yeah, I
what
know
they're
what you
called
mean.
for the
Like
life of me.
Lawrence of Arabia style.
Lawrence of
yeah.
Arabia style, exactly, that sort of thing. He's kind of got it flowing like that. And perhaps as the kind of executioner said, maybe it's even like slit kind of up the side with like a couple buttons near the bottom or something, so that when he pulls it down, he can seal it kind of at the bottom. And then in the day, he can just kind of roll the front up, throw it back, and then wear it like a head wrap.
And what's his general attire? That's not his,
Yeah, I think he would generally wear like black clothing again for the job. And I'm thinking like sandaled feet. I'm thinking like a black robe that he would normally wear, but under the black robe would be like white, shitty breech, like not literally shitty, but like torn up like breeches, right? Like a white, and then a white tunic. And so he's probably got the black robe that he would normally wear. He's probably got that stowed in the pack. So he's like white tunic, sleeveless arms.
So not this guy's obviously up to no good type
No,
deal.
like leather bracers, and white sleeveless tunic, like long one, like one of the ones like almost like a kaftan, I guess, like a sleeveless kaftan, and with like a sash tying it around the waist, and then white kind of breeches that are almost like capri style, like they don't go all the way down to his ankles, and then sandaled feet. I think that's probably what's going on.
So this merchant that you approach, she looks over at you and she says, "Greetings, my friend. It seems there was quite a commotion earlier today, and we are about to depart. But would you like to purchase something quickly?"
Yes, quickly. Water, torches for the
Do you have
road.
coin?
That's a good question. I have items. I don't know if I actually have coin. Is there starting gold?
I don't think they. No, I don't think so. And I would say that the assassin cult doesn't say here's some cash.
Yeah, here's some get around money.
Some
like
lunch money.
They're more like figure it out. I have a mundane dagger, and I have just gotten my hands on a mundane longsword. So I would say that those are two things that he would be willing to trade. And so he'll say,
I have steel that I could trade, if such a thing interests you.
A sword is a well-made sword. Do you mind?
Oh,
holds her hand up.
I'll like hold it by the hilt as if I've never seen a sword before. I'm like holding it like as if, like with just like thumb and forefinger and the rest of the fingers up, like I'm a fancy lad drinking tea or something. And I just kind of like delicately hand it over, even though I'm a pretty stout, muscular looking dwarf. I'm just like, I pass it over. And I'm not even doing the normal thing of like handing it over hilt first, like a normal person would do even with a knife or something. I'm just like, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like passing it over.
She takes it by the pommel and says, I can give you 4 gold and 5 silver.
4 gold, 5 silver. Let me very quickly consult the player's handbook to determine if that's a fair price. It seems like a bunch of bullshit to me, he says, totally out of character. 4.
He will consult I have I love this book. The physical book is so good, and I love that new books are doing this frequently. They're putting all the stuff that you would need to know inside the front and back covers, so it's just so easy to
Quick
reference without having to find the page. And kudos to the publishers of Shadowdark, because they have done that, and I see that is 50% value on a longsword. I think that's a fair deal. And I will say, this doesn't have gear on the inside of it. So, I mean, gear would be nice, given that torches are super important. I think that he...
Page 34.
34, thank you. He's interested in... gold is good, but barter for goods is better. And so I think he's looking at let me consult my sheet and see what I don't. I basically don't have anything. I basically have weapons and armor,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's my situation too.
I've no real adventuring gear. So this feels like I presume I have a backpack. I presume that it's a given that I went out adventuring with a backpack, but maybe not.
I think that's a given. Yeah, you can.
Okay, perfect.
Have yourself a backpack.
Excellent.
I'm curious what the conversion rate is between gold and silver in this system.
Oh, I feel like I saw it somewhere. I thought it was a 10-1, but I could be wrong.
Okay, we'll say it's 10-1
because this is kind of based on. This is like really a version of D&D, and D&D stuff is all 10-1.
So yeah,
Okay.
torches are 5 silver a piece.
5 silver.
Flask or bottle, which I'm guessing is like a water skin.
So two torches is a gold piece then.
Yeah.
Torches are like really the commodity in this system, from what I have been given to understand.
Yeah.
Though. Like you need torches to reduce the intensity of like random encounter rolls when you're crawling, as they call it. Dungeon.
Yeah,
delving.
if you ever go into a dungeon.
Yep. And we will.
Jamie, why would we ever go into a dungeon? Just
extremely dangerous.
There's so many cool things to do on the surface.
There's monsters.
That's right. There's lots of cool things to do. One day you're going to trap us in in an endless dungeon, and we'll just be there, and we'll be like, "Why didn't we do this more? We love dungeons." But for now, we want to be on the surface where we can see the sky.
Do you not recall the 2 or 3 year campaign that you were in a dungeon?
I do actually. The Pathfinder 2e, we're in a dungeon, knock on a door. I remember this is going to come as a shock to you guys. I played a rogue, which is so funny because outside of these like handful of games that we've recorded, I like never play rogues. I'm almost always like a barbarian or fighter. If it's a system I'm comfortable with, I'm almost always a spellcaster of some kind, usually a support caster. But I played a rogue. I played a ghost rogue in that game, which was fucking awesome. And everything was I sneak a peek through the door. We go into a room. We kill the things in the room. We loot the room. We go to the next room. Over and over again. And it was great. It was entertaining. We played it for a long time. It was endless. It was literally endless.
Endless dungeon.
And then we died, I think. I think we died.
No, you won.
Did we win?
I think, yeah.
This is how memorable the campaign was. The story mattered not, and the ending is not memorable. What is memorable is we just went through rooms and cleared them, And
that was the Abomination Vaults AP.
Abomination
For anyone
Vaults
curious.
AP. Yeah. It was fun. And by fun, you mean every session was almost identical.
Oh my God. It was a grind.
It was. Yeah, it was. It was. Have we
There
ever?
was an entire...
Is that the only Pathfinder AP we've finished? And we're just like,
yes,
it was a grind. Yeah, it is, right?
There was an entire floor of the dungeon that I just was like, oh yeah, they're friendly with you, because I was so tired of every single room being.
That was actually the best floor. When you were just like, this is something different, that was the best floor. There was like a bar where we would just go party with like zombies or whatever the fuck they were.
So the bar was in it as like, yeah, they'll let you stay at the bar. But everything else in there was, well, they're evil worm dudes that look like penises. They're going to kill you.
Yes.
Oh, the penis worms.
The penis worms.
No, you remember
that was, you know what? When you make the audible, Jamie, that was a good audible to make, because that was the best part of that whole dungeon.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
All right. True. Yeah. I need the basics. I need rations, torches.
Sure.
And they don't even have a water skin on here. So
maybe
it's just accepted that we have a water skin, and it's like, hey, how much is it going to cost to fill up my water skin at your water barrel? Like, is that a thing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, tell me what a water
it's
skin
going
costs.
to be. So water in this system is considered part of your rations.
Oh,
so,
okay.
In a way, yes, you have a water skin. But
if you buy rations,
part of your rations,
you're refilling water.
Yes,
it's not
right.
And when you're traveling,
like a little
you can make a check.
with your...
There's a once a day check you can make, and if you pass that check, you get 1 day of rations. So
Sick.
you can stay
Is that
alive.
for the whole party, or is that each individual person can make that check?
Individual. Yeah.
And it's like a foraging style kind of a check. Is that the idea?
Foraging while you go.
That's cool.
Yep.
I like that.
I like that.
Very
Yeah.
simple, very clean.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. Oh, and it's like 3 rations, cost 5 silver, and is 1 slot. That's cool. All right, so I'll spend a gold for 6 rations. So I'll say I'll accept the 4.5 gold, but I'm going to take it probably in trade rather than gold.
Yeah.
So I'll take a gold worth of rations. I'll take a gold worth of maybe 2 gold worth of torches.
So 4 torches instead of 2?
4 torches. Yeah, 6 rations.
Okay.
I will take a 60
They do have
foot.
lanterns and oil.
I know, but I think it's the same. It's really expensive actually.
Yeah, it's
I'll
very
take
expensive.
a 60-foot rope. That's my 4th gold piece. So I have 5 silver left, and I'll take flint and steel because I got to light them torches. And
Perfect.
so
Okay.
that is 4.5. I'll add that all to my sheet. And assuming they have all of that stuff, I'll just trade the sword for those things.
That's
And then
totally fine. Do you have the slots for these?
I'll help
I
him
should.
carry it as
I
well.
have 9 slots, so I should have slots for all of that stuff.
Okay. And what does Ire purchase anything? Because
Ire does
you also
not.
don't have any.
Yeah, all I have is my warhammer and my peasant clothes upon me. So I'm just
have
gonna
chainmail.
offer to carry him. Oh, I also have chainmail. I'm gonna offer to carry things if he needs me to, but if not, that's fine too.
I also have a mundane dagger, which is worth a gold, which I presume means I could trade for 5 silver. I think I will grab an oil flask for 5 silver by trading the dagger, so that I can maybe light a room on fire or something.
So Jay, this new companion, you see he doesn't have any food on him, no supplies. He's just carrying around a warhammer in a chainmail suit.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he expects you to feed him.
He expects nothing of the sort.
That's problematic.
Hey, you're gonna starve if you're not getting any supplies.
All right. He will. I think that Zaf is I'm imagining him as not cruel, but he is efficient in his job and straightforward. And I think speaking to how efficient he is, I think that he will wordlessly hand to Ire a water skin and like a satchel of like jerky and dates, like dried dates,
Right.
which constitutes three rations, so half the rations he purchased. He'll hand it to him, and then he'll slowly turn and then meet his eyes with that direct eye contact gaze and kind of piercing, and he will say, "This you owe me."
Well, I have already found myself in your debt. Listen, good merchant.
Yes.
Would you care for this? And I'll offer up the chainmail.
Bro.
The fine piece you have there.
Yes.
30 gold.
30 gold. Why not 50? And I'll just kind of give him a creepy smile. Fair enough.
She says, if you don't want it, then be gone.
No. I'll take your 30 gold. I will buy, let's see. I'm going to buy 9 rations. Well, actually, I'll buy 9 rations. And then I will also,
buy 9 rations is 15 silver.
Yes. And I will also purchase leather armor, if they have some available.
Sure, yeah. 10 gold.
Better for the shadows, anyway. And I'll take the other 20 gold piece. Take the remaining gold pieces as coins.
Not buying anything else.
I have the rations. I have the warhammer. I have the leather armor. Actually, yes. I'll buy a 60-foot rope.
I do have a rope, just so you know.
I do. And a grappling hook.
Crowbar might not be a terrible idea if you have the money.
Oh yeah,
and space.
I'll get a crowbar as well.
You want to buy a backpack?
Do I not already have one?
You do not.
Okay, I'll buy a backpack as well. Total me up, merchant.
I'm not doing your math.
Okay,
You're on the math.
Backpack, 2 gold pieces. 4 9 rations. That's 1 gold, 5 silver. So we're at 3.5. Then we talked about a 60-foot rope, which is a gold piece. 4.5.
4.5. Yeah. I'll do your math. You tell me the things and tell me the prices.
Grappling hook.
I'll do math.
1 gold piece.
5.5.
Crowbar, 5 silver pieces.
6.
Leather armor, 10 gold pieces.
16.
All right.
14
gold in the bank, 16 spent.
14 gold in the bank. There you go.
The merchant departs with the traded goods.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are at the oasis at night, or soon to be night?
Evening, I would say. How far away, Jamie, do we think the bandit camp is that brother said he was going to visit, and that I have the documents, the correspondence documents. Perhaps there's some details in there as well, directions, etc.
Yeah. So you would assume it's probably this nearby. Like you can see. Well, you can't really see that far. Maybe since it's mountains, you could maybe see the mountains.
We're in a plain, and we can kind of see the foothills and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So that would be 12 miles of travel.
So broadly,
you see mountains 12 miles away.
Yeah, for sure you could.
Oh yeah, much more than 12 miles away. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you would see the mountains, and
so broadly,
probably in that
southeast somewhere, east by southeast somewhere in that direction. We're seeing a range that seems to make sense.
And you can travel a total of, see, in the desert. If you're traveling at night, it'll be a little quicker travel. So you can travel a 6-hour period on foot in 4 hours. 6 miles in 4 hours.
So we're saying it's maybe like 5 or 6 p.m. somewhere in that range. Does that make sense for kind of nightfall? So kind of by 10 at night, we could travel a hex.
You can travel 8 hours a day without pushing yourself. So you can do a single hex in 4 hours.
All right.
Okay, so we could either do 4, or we could do 1 hex in by 10 p.m., or we could get to the second hex by 2 a.m., which maybe isn't the worst thing in the world, because we're traveling.
No, that's not a bad idea, because we want to travel at night.
Yeah, you don't want to travel in the heat of the day in the desert.
Right, yeah.
This is why.
The thing about the desert is it gets cold at night.
It cools off for sure. And if you're carrying gear, that's not if you're hiking with fucking loaded up on gear, you're being brisk is not a terrible thing at all.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to 2 a.m. Let's get to
I think so too.
Let's get to the foothills, because a hex itself is big. It takes many hours to cross 1 hex, which means just because you're in the hex doesn't mean you're at the location itself.
And it's going to save us on
shelter
water
down
rations too. The full time.
Yeah, let's try to find brother. Let's see if we can travel a couple of hexes and try to find brother.
Well, you know what comes with hex crawls?
Tell me, Jamie.
Random encounters.
We love random encounters. Now, are the random encounters, should we know this as players or not? but I'll ask anyway because a closed mouth don't get fed. Are the
Mm.
random encounters impacted by any choices we make as we travel? For instance, having light or not having light, or having some resource or not having some resource, traveling by road or traveling through the wilds, et cetera, et
Yeah.
cetera, et cetera.
Well, I don't think you would spend up your torches because a torch lasts an hour. So I think your only option would be traveling without light. But traveling with light at night would increase your chance of an encounter, I would say.
Oh, it increases your chance because it draws people to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Maybe
Then this
decrease
is just
with an
top
animal,
of the dome. I feel like you would increase your encounters
yeah,
traveling at night.
I
with
agree,
light.
but it's a mechanical system question, I guess, is what I'm
Yeah.
getting at. Because as we all know, I don't metagame, and obviously I'm metagaming right now. So if being without light matters and it's cool in the evening, I'm going to put my black cloak and my executioner's hood on so that I am insulated from the cold that little bit more.
Yep.
I'm currently, we're suffering in March. What we often get in Canada right now is kind of a little echo of winter. Like winter looks like it's about to end because you get a bunch of warm weather and the snow melts and it's slushy and all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden the temperature drops by like 20 degrees Celsius. And you're like, Jesus, it's really cold again. And we're in that echo right now of winter where it's like, it gives you the false spring. And then
we actually are in
it's
South
actually
Carolina too. It's not
actually like,
extreme.
psych. Yeah.
It's like a much less extreme winter, but we always get that. So all the plant, we get a firm yellow snow, and it's not the kind of yellow snow you make. It's pollen, right? So we got about like a quarter-inch thick dust of pollen all
That's
over
crazy.
the entirety of our property right now.
So
But
does
it did
everybody's
just rain
allergies
again.
go absolutely ape shit right now with that
I've
pollen?
been on allergy pills all day long. My mom's
Hell yeah.
coughing like crazy, and everybody's losing it. But yeah, we got all the plants to, spit out their pollen. And then today it dropped back down to like what is like a pretty warm winter temperature for us, but like in the 40s, like 40s Fahrenheit. So just above freezing, but like it was cold.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like every little bit of insulation helps when that second winter comes. Tell us, Jamie, tell us things.
Yes. When you're traveling, the amount of checks that are made increases depending on how risky the area is that you're traveling.
Okay.
The location that you are traveling in currently, since it is near society a little bit, I'm going to say that this is not deadly. So we have three different options. We have deadly, risky, and unsafe. Okay. I think that this area is considered as unsafe, which is every 3 hours there's a check. And I am looking in the book on how to make said checks. And it just kind of says check. You roll a d6, and on a 1, there's an encounter. So I'm going to have one check rolled, and that is a 6. So 3 hours pass, and then I will make another roll as you get halfway through the next hex, and then a final roll. Okay, there are no encounters as you get into the mountains.
As we are truly blessed. And refresh my memory, Jamie, killing monsters in this game, that doesn't give you XP, correct?
No.
This is kind of like
killing monsters will not give you XP.
This is kind of like Outcast Silver Raiders or whatever, where it's like it's about the stuff you loot.
Treasure-based XP.
It's about treasure,
which is a cool thing in that it makes.
There's different ways to get XP, so you can gain XP by carousing after you're done adventuring. You can go to society and spend your coin. Depending on how much gold you spend, you get more XP.
That's cool.
Depending on the results of a roll that you make. So there's a die roll. And you also get XP depending on the amount of treasure you gain. So if you gain like something that's useful, it's 1 XP. Something that is like a prized possession, incredible, fabulous item is 3 XP. And a legendary mythic item is 10 XP.
Ooh, that's like an instant level, I think, right? 10 XP?
For level 1, yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
does it increase per level like what the XP goal is?
Yeah. Yep. It sure does.
Exponential. That's my worst joke of the night. Thank you.
The XP that you need every level up, I think, is 10 times your level. So I think you get 10,
okay.
20.
Gotcha.
Could be wrong.
20, 30, okay.
We'll figure it out once you guys
Sure, we're not close to
get
that yet, so
10 XP.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Any signs of brother as we get close to the area? Any telltale things that I would know brother would be leaving me as clues as to where he's going?
Yeah. Why don't you end tonight's session with what you see?
I would love to. There is, as we climb up the foothills and look around, I notice a streak of blood on a craggy rock. And as I take a look at that streak of blood, it draws my eye to the left. And on a slightly higher sharp rock, on a point of a rock, there's some kind of dead rodent, some kind of sand rat or something like that. It looks like it's like almost been stuck to the rock. And I know that because that rodent is there, my eyes are meant to be drawn to the left, which means I turn my head to the right and I see, staring from beneath a rock, ready in ambush, brother, who has laid a trap for anybody who might follow him. And he knows that the trap would be us looking in the wrong direction.
And as all
assassinating us.
Rasgodai know, on the left is danger. Everyone knows
Yeah.
left is
Everyone
danger.
knows the
Canonical.
left is danger. And as I meet his eyes, I tug ever so gently on my right earlobe to indicate that even though I'm with someone, it's safe.
That's where we'll leave it for tonight.
You've been listening to Games in the Dark. Lights out.